daughter of former Kenya Prime Minister Rosemary Odinga thanked the Ayurvedic medical services which helped her regain her eyesight.
केनिया के पूर्व राष्ट्रपति राइला ओडिंगो जी के और उनकी बेटी रोजमेरी का भी जिक्र करना चाहता हूं।
We are joined by Rosemary Odinga. Prime Minister did mention about your journey.
She had suffered from stroke and brain tumor in 2017, which damaged her optic nerve, leading to loss of vision.
Pretty much I was living in darkness. I can say I was existing, I was not living.
At the Raila Educational Center in Kibera, Rosemary Odinga takes calculated steps. For her, it is one day at a time as she recovers. She fell ill. Rosemary had her sights set on the Kibera parliamentary seat in the 2017 general election, but dropped out of the race while in South Africa receiving treatment.
I have decided to withdraw my candidature for the Member of Parliament under ODM for the Kibera constituency, but I still hope to remain very strong and active member of the party.
She could recognize people only by their touch. She could only smell the delicious cuisine of Kerala and couldn't enjoy its color.
जिंदगी के इस पड़ाव में आंखें चली जाएं, इंसान हताश हो जाएगा, निराश हो जाएगा।
रसोई में सिर्फ खाना ही नहीं बनता, बनते हैं सपने, महकते हैं इरादे, कमर कसी जाती है, तेज दिमाग और मजबूत शरीर से रखी जाती है ताकत की नींव। तब जाके जुनून की आंच पे पकता है हौसला और आता है जीत का स्वाद। क्योंकि रसोई में चैंपियन भी बनते हैं। पतंजलि शुद्ध देसी घी, चैंपियन बनने की ताकत।
My angioma, a tumor in the brain. Then I had an aneurysm. So one of the aneurysms was leaking, and then that caused a stroke. My father, he heard about it from a friend of his, that there's a treatment that we could try in India.
3 years back, Rosemary Odinga had come to Sridharyam Ayurvedic Institution at Kuttatukulam in Kerala using white canes to navigate.
She had a tumor in 2017. She lost her full eyesight. She went to different countries like South Africa, China and Israel. But she didn't get back her vision.
Impossible has been made possible for the 44-year-old Kenyan citizen. She had undertaken treatment in Israel, China, and after almost losing hope, her family happened to hear the potential of Ayurveda. Her family sought treatment at Sridharyam Ayurvedic Eye Hospital and Research Center at Kuttatukulam in Kerala in 2019.
She came here, she took treatment for 1 month. After that, she take all the medicines to there. I think within 4 months, she get back her vision.
She took around 3 weeks of treatment here and later on gone back, and pandemic developed, and so she continued the medications.
The Indian doctor said, let me go for eye testing. So when I went for eye testing, the eye doctors there, they checked and they said, Rosemary, are you sure you cannot see?
Eat it once, eat it twice, bhook lage to kha lo thrice. Healthy aata aur sabzi, no unhealthy surprise.
तुम झटपट बनाओ, बेफिक्र खाओ।
राइट। पेश है पतंजलि आटा नूडल्स। इसमें है असली आटा फाइबर और वेजिटेबल्स के गुण। इतना हेल्थी और टेस्टी कि हर कोई पूछेगा,
इस नूडल में क्या है?
अतः मैदा, कोलेस्ट्रॉल व ट्रांसफैट रहित पतंजलि बिस्कुट खाइए और सदा स्वस्थ रहिए, क्योंकि शुद्ध आहार ही स्वस्थ जीवन का आधार है।
And within 3 months, she started to regain her eyesight.
And then he put the tests, did the goggles on my eyes, and I could see the letters, I could see the doctor.
But now she has almost regained her vision and can manage on her own.
रोजमेरी की रोशनी वापस आ गई, वो आज देख रही है
Now she is back on her feet and says she is adjusting to her new life and new ways of doing things.
Since my operation and since losing my sight, I'm very happy that people are very welcoming, and I think I'm getting more and more confident in my new life and how to communicate and interact with people. So I'm very happy, and I look forward to doing more of such events as the days go by.
This wonderful recovery was all thanks to the holistic healing of Ayurveda.
The Prime Minister also met your father, Raila Odinga, and he did convey that how this entire journey has been of your treatment. What did you get some response from your father? Did he tell how was the meeting with the Prime Minister, telling about your journey?
Well, he told me that they spoke and that he mentioned the treatment, which he was really, I think, surprised.
The difference between then when she came here for the first time in 2019 and now, they say there was a big improvement in eyesight.
जब उसने पहली बार अपने बच्चों को फिर से देखा तो मुझे ओडिंगा जी बता रहे थे वो पल उसकी जिंदगी की स्वर्णिम पल थी.
For me, it was so amazing because usually I would listen to them more, and I would maybe touch my daughters and I'd tell them how I love them and I hug them. But when I saw them for the first time, I was like, wow, it's like they looked even more beautiful to me. And then my family, the world just seemed more interesting, and I really appreciated this opportunity.
Now she is back to the hospital for some follow-up treatment and is also much thankful to the ancient system of health, the Ayurveda. Doctors are trying to improve her eyesight even further. Raila Odinga, who came along with her daughter Rosemary, met Prime Minister Narendra Modi and thanked him for facilitating her treatment. Not stopping with that, he has even vowed to take Ayurveda to Kenya and make it part of the healthcare system as well.
But they said that there's still room for further improvement. Actually, I've discussed this matter even with the Prime Minister Modi. I've told him this spectacular story. He was of course very excited, and I've told him that we would be very happy to work together in this. This would be like one of those called South-South cooperation to bring this technology to Africa.
Of gaining your eyesight at this institute in Kerala, what have you got to say about it? He did mention you. He asked you to stand up and also receive response from the audience.
Well, for me it was of course a surprise, but it's also an honor that I am a testimony that Ayush has helped someone outside of India, and I am very happy to have been part of the whole process, and I'm very grateful for this opportunity to be here and to be witnessing this now that I can see better.
How has been the journey with Ayush so far? When you came here, you probably had almost no hope.
For me, I've been lucky that I got a good team that was working on me, so it has been, and they were very well in explaining the information. And one of the reasons why I liked to come to India is because they speak English, and I can speak to my doctor, and my doctor can explain to me without translators. So that I really appreciated that opportunity, and it felt just like home.
After gaining your eyesight, the first time you saw your children, what an emotion it was.
For me, it was so amazing because usually I would listen to them more, and I would maybe touch my daughters and I'd tell them how I love them and I hug them. But when I saw them for the first time, I was like, wow, it's like they looked even more beautiful to me. And then my family, the world just seemed more interesting, and I really appreciated this opportunity.
And the Prime Minister also met your father, Raila Odinga, and he did convey that how this entire journey has been of your treatment. Did you get some response from your father? Did he tell how was the meeting with the Prime Minister, telling about your journey?
Well, he told me that they spoke, and that he mentioned the treatment, which he was really, I think, surprised. I'm not sure what Modi's reaction was, but I guess it was really, I think it was more interest as well to know that Ayush is serving someone else outside of India. And so I think it was a beautiful collaboration. Correct.
Rosemary, to the viewers watching us right now on their television screens, what is the message you want to give, especially when you have been a testimony to how Ayush does create a difference?
Well, for you out there watching, I would say for me, I almost given up hope. But I want to let you know there's still hope. You can still try. Ayush, it's safe. For me, it was safe. It's herbal medicine. And why not give Ayush a try?
And India has been, preserving this tradition since ages. What do you have to say about that?
It's really wonderful that there is someone somewhere in the world who has thought that this is information that should be preserved, and that this global center is also sharing it with the rest of the world. So that means more and more people can learn about these kinds of treatments.
Thanks, Rosemary, for talking to us.
कि रोजमेरी भी आज इस समिट में हिस्सा ले रही है, उनकी बहन भी आई है, उसकी बहन तो ट्रेडिशनल मेडिसिन में ही अब तो पढ़ा रही है.
Ayurveda, which guarded the health of India for many millenniums, is now healing the whole world as well. Rosemary's case is not a standalone success. Ayurveda heals millions like her across the world. With the rise of Ayurveda, India's soft power also soars higher and higher.
रसोई में सिर्फ खाना ही नहीं बनता, बनते हैं सपने, महकते हैं इरादे, कमर कसी जाती है, तेज दिमाग और मजबूत शरीर से रखी जाती है ताकत की नींव। तब जाके जुनून की आंच पे पकता है हौसला और आता है जीत का स्वाद। क्योंकि रसोई में चैंपियन भी बनते हैं। पतंजलि शुद्ध देसी घी, चैंपियन बनने की ताकत।